Hello everyone, my name is Lakhan Saab. Today I am going to speak on the topic called Role of Venture Capital and Private Equity Institutions in the Financial Market. Private Equity. A private equity is a fund generally buy or invest in a company with intention that will improve its earning or value by providing capitals and expertise, and then sell investment at the profit. Some hierarchy in the private equity are junior executives, associates, vice presidents, managing directors, and partners. Venture capital. Venture capital (VC) is a form of private equity funding that is generally provided to startups and companies at the nascent stage. There are many roles and functions of venture capital for a business, especially for most of the startup business in the world. However, not many businessmen are aware of the role of venture capital. While this is important to understand for any startup company in the world that want to develop further. Since the role of venture capital is very important, that is why it is necessary to understand some of the main role of venture capital. For a brief explanations about this, see the following information related to the venture capital roles. Role number 1 is increasing business activities. Without realizing the capital injections provided by investors, it helps startups companies move more actively. Second, better business potentials. Thanks to venture capital, of course, this can be better business potentials for the future. Because through the capital provided, a business can carry out predetermined plans to be able to get better. Therefore, it is quite common of if capital acquisition will usually be immediately utilized by the business owners to expand their businesses. In case startup companies use capital for investors to innovate better, in the end the business becomes more advanced and better. With this progress, of course, profit will also be higher. Third point is gaining bank trust. The indirect injections of funds also helps to provide better, higher confidence in the banks. Generally, only good companies can receive some funds from the investors. Therefore, the extent of the venture capital brings benefit for startup businesses to be more trusted by many banks. So, when you need to loan assistance in the future, it will also be easier. Fourth is optimal marketing. Another function of venture capital is help to support more optimal marketing. A good marketing system is at the heart of a business. Similarly, most startup business certainly needs to be supported by right marketing methods. Therefore, the capital of investors supporting optimal market will certainly be more likely. Point number 5 is rentability. Benefit of venture capital for startup businesses, especially for their development, is obtaining better rentability. Whether through this one mechanisms, startup companies will be easier to reduce the required production cost. So of course, this leads to the better companies in the future. In conclusions, any business that wants to develop bigger will need to consider the venture capital in their business. So I conclude this over here and thank you so much.